Everything's messing up today.
Hey. Hey, how y'all doing out there? Good. Yo, welcome to Open Mic. Bring to the stage one that we all know and love. For sure. Hey, what's up, girl? Y'all, give it up, for my girl, your girl. Justa Verse.
Do beautiful people, my melanated kings and queens. It's your girl, Justa Verse. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the conversations, lyric and poetry edition.
Cold summer. Maxed out, people in the street stressed out, no Hummer. Virus in the air, sinus Olympics, nose running. Bill closed the gate to get us all sick, vaccine coming. Babylonian powers, radioactive waves, 5G towers. The bees dying, so who gon' feed the flowers? People thinking we're victimized by the same people who destroyed the Siamese towers. So I sip slow, puffing on a flower. Country ran by a psychopathic coward. You can't duck the virus, mouth and nose covered, fear through the iris from metropolitan streets to old town country roads. Billy Cyrus, Nas, to Lil Nas X said it was written, I read it. It was written on papyrus. The evil they do this. Travel to the underworld, visit Anubis. Many souls lost. Population control was the cause. Jizza, Cold World remix. It was planned, so it's a prefix. Delusion, the European on the crucifix. Vaccinations, religion, the world's on house arrest. The truth will choke you raw on our test. This game's cynical. Curfew and residents, no Hank McCoy beats like president rituals. This shit Shaq can't free throw. Tearing it too wide, soon there'll be no stitch for the Lilo. Save the last bell, the world controlled by a few second slaters. Changing Anakin to Darth Vader. Red and black 18 van to Big Van Vader. Rona's got it out telling our people see you later. Week 7 in quarantine. The tree in the sip got me feeling like a shot of Thorazine. I'm feeling Philly, y'all mean? In '09, FEMA purchased 300,000 worth of bullets. It's long, the turn wide, limousine, Coke, Pepsi, caffeine. It's all a test. These devils ain't even started yet. Advertising death is Five Guys, brown bag, mad fries, Dorn and Bart chicken sandwich, Popeyes, G.I. Joe coming to the hood, Snake Eyes. Let's rap Cocoon. It's not the spoon that's bending, but your mind that's bending the spoon. Military cops flying low through the city. Roadblocks, damn, it's getting gritty. Stores closed. The only milk you can get from a dog go to cow. Wow. The government came down the lane like LeBron to the brow. We sitting in the crib like wow. Toilet paper going on napkins and paper towels. Yeah, that's it.
Woo! Carolina.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What it do? Let me go ahead and do this like I normally do. What it do? Beautiful people, my melanated kings and queens. Just your girl, Justa Verse. It's another edition of It's Just the Conversations, Lyrics and Poetry edition. We got Free in the building. He ain't talking. I mean, he ain't looking at us, but he is talking to us. What up, Free?
You know what it is, Henning.
Hey, let's go. Shay looking all beautiful and stuff. Fly hat, girl. You look good, girl. What's up?
Back at you, sis.
Period.
I'm doing good.
Period. That's what's up. And y'all just heard whoo, Karolina Breeze. Let me tell y'all something. When I moved out to Arizona, I definitely, hey, if you're in Arizona, this just means you need to step the game up, period. So when I first moved out here, I was like, yo, everybody's late. Nobody got bars out here. And then I went to the spot, the underground, one Tuesday night. And or was it Poetic Soul on Wednesday? Can't remember. One of those 2 nights I went out and this dude blessed the stage and I was like, aha. So since then I have been a fan and I have found other dope spoken word artists out here. Rah, rah, rah. But at the end of the day, he's the dopest in my opinion. So Carolina, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I feel as though you're the dopest, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Because a lot of people can say some things, but like, how you get up there and do your thing, that's just magic. And you're a magician. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, and you know it always feels good coming from somebody you look to. So, period on that. Okay,
Yes.
let's get to this piece. Um, break it down. I want you to break it down so we can talk about it piece by piece. Because I don't have it in front of me, bars. I don't have it in front of me to be able to go through, but I think there's a lot to unpack in this one. So let's go ahead. Break it down for us.
Okay, so I was just like, okay, so I mean it's hot, but it's definitely been a cold summer during that whole COVID pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mask on, people stretched out in the streets, no Hummer, virus in the air, sinus Olympic nose running. Bill closed the gate to get us all sick. Vaccine coming. Babylonian powers, radioactive waves, the 5G towers. Just I don't know. It's just like when I write, because I've listened to a lot of poetry throughout my years and throughout my time, like, and we live in a time where people got short attention spans. So
Yeah.
I've learned to start cutting out words. Like when I write, like if I was to show you how I write, it's one word per line, 1 to 2 words per line. Bam, bam. It's like
It really is.
it's kind of like early Mike Tyson. I'm gonna just knock you the fuck out. I'm not gonna draw it out. So it's just like, and it's over with. You know what I mean?
So during that time, let's talk about that portion of this piece, right? So
Okay.
we're talking about the pandemic. We're talking about how it boxed everybody in. Like we really, you're right. We really were locked in to a place where a bunch of other people had it to the point where you were almost, I was lucky enough not to get it at that time, but it's like you were destined to catch it because they locked us in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
for real.
basically had us in that state. So I'm gonna throw this out real quick. I'm gonna throw this out to Free. What was your mental? You heard what he said. What was your mental in this space, Free?
Honestly, it took me right back to 2020 during like I won't say right at the top of the pandemic, but at the point where there was so much information coming out, whether it be social media, whether it be the you know what I mean, especially the conspiracy theories. Like he's like, okay, you know, what I mean, folks is nose running, then we got people dying. It's like it's a global scare. We don't know what to do, and then people talking about, oh, it's the 5G towers is getting people sick and COVID. I was just damn, I forgot about that. Like that died. It was such a big deal, and then it died out and without any explanation. Oh, so what happened to y'all 5G towers? It ain't 5G ain't fucking people up no more. Like it just stopped. You know what I mean? So like, what's y'all foundation on? What's your thought process? And so and just like how he said, those 1 to 2 words per line, it's like, oh, now I'm going through um it's almost I'm going through a recap of just kind of that year, even leading into 2021, because we still didn't know what the fuck was going on. And honestly, we still don't know
I was
in
about to say we
2022
still don't know. Yeah.
what the fuck is actually happening. And so it's just like, nah, even the rumors Bill Gates having a patent or financing one of the vaccines, and I don't remember which one he's related to, but it's just like, nah, he put me right back. It was a good, I felt encapsulated right back, or even transported back to that time frame where it was just honestly pandemonium. Like it was just like weird time and space. So we definitely locked in on that.
Yeah. He's played this for me before. I don't even know if he remembers, but he played this for me before and it hit me the same way where it's like it takes you back to that time, how chaotic it was. Like our generation, because everyone on here is around the same age, right? Freeze the baby, that's funny. But I'm not sure. We've gone through quite a few things in our lives. We've gone through we've known war since we were little. We had Desert Storm going on. You know, we have these twin towers that come. We have this pandemic that hits. There's a lot of stuff that has taken place while we're supposed to be adults. And this piece kind of takes me into that moment. But Carolina,
Yes.
uh, keep it going with that. Keep it going with the breakdown. There's feedback somewhere. I'm not sure which one is from, but I'm gonna mute when you talking, Caroline.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, that was from you. Okay, so it's like now I was just really feeling that, and it's crazy because like with everything going on, we don't like this shit just popped up and it disappeared. And what really like scared the shit out of me was like they just said stay in the house, and niggas stayed in the fucking house. It wasn't no, nobody questioned nothing. It wasn't even questioned. Like I say, like the truth, the world's on house arrest. The truth will choke you, Ron Artest. Like, it's just fucking crazy. These motherfuckers just said, stay in the house.
Shout out to Meta World Peace.
Right.
Exactly. It just gave us a
Set a
fucking
whole
curfew.
curfew. Set a
And
whole
nobody
curfew.
questioned it. None of the
Right.
celebrities spoke out against it or like nothing. Like, I'm like, this is bullshit. This is
Here's
bullshit.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. For me, it was a thing of it didn't seem to the moment they said some shit got loose, to be honest. I started protecting myself as I do with every other thing. When they had the swine flu, when they had all them other little things that keep coming every year, something come from somewhere, right? So I
Yeah.
thought, making sure I'm extra clean with whatever I'm doing, so on and so forth. But a lot of people, it didn't become real until their favorite celebrity came forward and said, "Oh, I'm feeling X, Y, and Z." And so then it caused even more chaos. And then we're sitting at home. While we're sitting at home during this chaos, not really sure how to feel because some people believe one nothing going on, another person believe everything was going on. I had the shit. I can't listen, something was in there. I don't care what name you want to put it on there, but something was in there because I ain't never felt like that before. But while all of this is going on and we having all of those types of conversations, bro, we're then left to have our kids at home who now you got to figure out how to work from home. You got to figure out how to do. You're losing your job. You're now people have time to film things. So now we're seeing police brutality in our face, even though if you're around our communities, we see it anyway. But now it's on the internet. Like 2020, all the way up till now has been a shit show, in my opinion.
I agree.
I haven't seen much change come since then, vaccinated or not vaccinated, conspiracy theory or not conspiracy theory. I haven't seen much of anything change since then. I mean, things are so blatant and so bad right now we never know what's going on. Now every month or so we hear that something else was some BS. Or we turned on the news, come to find out Dr. Fauci just said this because it sounded good and it wasn't really true. You turned on the news the next month and then they wonder why people get to a place where they don't trust anything that's put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that I believe the media is paid to police the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like Three Car Molly. So you sitting there, we watching the news. So we trying to keep our eye on the fucking hand. But you got two other shells here versus trying to watch the one that's being played with. So while we looking over here, the bullshit is going on all around us in so many different angles with this food, with this gas. I mean, just with everything. Period. Like it's an attack. You know what I'm saying? And then they still shooting us like dogs.
speak on it. And then they're still doing it. We still have the same problems. We still have the same um like I said, nothing has changed. You would think the only good thing that came of 2020 to me um, is that it birthed a lot of black businesses. I was
Yeah.
just talking to my mother about this yesterday. I was like, to be honest with you, white folk pissed because one thing about black folk, we gonna make it do what it do. If we
Yeah.
need to find a side hustle, we gonna find it because y'all want to play around with my rent. And the government's not given to me as quickly as it's given to the rest of y'all. So we gonna make it do what it do. Oh snap, I know how to sew a mat. And from sewing a mat, we've all seen people on social media go from sewing mats during the pandemic to now you see them with joggers and they got t-shirts and they got all
Yeah.
types of stuff going on because it birthed a lot. That's one good thing that I say comes from this whole experience with the pandemic. Everything else is some bullshit, but it
Yeah.
just goes to show you that our melanated kings and queens, man, ain't nothing like us. On some for real, for real, for real, ain't nothing like us.
No.
And on a quick side note, I know it ain't necessarily may not necessarily be a black business. Shout out to your glasses, Verse. This is dope. I got to give you, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and give you the props on that one. And since I was like, it's giving Mary
Let me
Whoopi
teach you
Goldberg,
something.
you know what I'm saying? It's giving like jumping jack. No, she didn't wear glasses in that, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah, but I don't think she wore glasses. It wasn't that, it was another
I
movie
know which
around that
one you're
time.
talking about,
Yeah,
though. I know
yeah,
I see it in my head.
yeah.
Her locks were shorter at that time,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm like,
and she be
I'm
doing her
fucking with
hair
you.
up in the
Was
Right.
that
period.
something with Patrick Swayze or somebody? Or
That was Ghost.
Not
It
with
was
that was
one of them.
that
Ghost.
was Ghost.
Yeah. But I
This
Yeah,
show is
agree.
so weird.
The
We take
birthing
so
of the
many
black
left turns. Go
businesses,
ahead.
we do. The birthing of the black businesses, but also it was a hard reset for necessary for a lot of people, and I feel like especially for us creatives because we were on house arrest. The world is on fucking house arrest.
yeah,
You really had to find things to occupy your time so that you won't go stir crazy. You're not getting cabin fever. You know what I mean? And so out of those businesses, those who just have an entrepreneurial or managerial type expertise or experience, they were able to cultivate that. But I feel like I've seen and heard and experienced some fire art out of that have really been birthed out of this that I would not have seen. Content creation and the increased need for that. The visuals coming, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's a double-edged sword because obviously in this space where so many people are focused on this one particular thing, certain facets of creativity or of our industries become oversaturated. But I feel like time will tell who is actually talented, who is actually gifted. It will weed them out who was just trying to use it for a hustle. But the tools that we have, you know what I mean, I guess exposed to us, I feel like, man, it's such a great advancement because you really had to sit down and look at you. Even down on a spiritual, mental, emotional level. If you can't go outside your house, you left with nothing but you. So you can't run away. It's only you can't run away from yourself when you're stuck in the house with yourself.
yeah.
So,
I agree. I agree. I definitely agree with you on that. Because like, if you're a creative mind, it forced you to tap in. You ain't had
Yep.
shit else to do but to
Yep.
fucking tap in and dig deep. And that's when you just came up with some like, oh shit, because you focus. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Nothing but time.
It's just you and the internet and your mind. You know what I'm saying? Or you these books or you that canvas and just let it run wild.
And the thing is,
That was the thing of
shameless plug because you know that's what I do. But it was in during the pandemic that I finished. Hold on. Mahogany's Muse. Okay,
oh, I
available now.
got mine.
But
I got mine. I got
oh, I
mine.
gotta
no,
damn.
but
I'm
it
the only
really
one without a copy. I gotta get
you
mine.
got to. But
I gotta get mine.
I had been again. I've been very open on this show with me and how I've gotten down over the years. So I usually when I get into relationship, I get distracted and then I don't accomplish stuff that I'm supposed to accomplish. And I was in a relationship at this time and I did not accomplish anything. The pandemic hit and people were stuck. Now we just looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it motivated me and it pushed me to finish it. And even in that, I think it's the best writing I've done, and everything I've done since I think just continues to grow. Even with my spoken word, even with my poetry, all of that, like the stuff that I've come up with since 2020 till now, I can personally see hella growth in it because of that time. Like it was a negative time in that I feel like they were shutting us down for whatever reason that they wanted to shut us down for. But it just because we are the way that we are as a people, I'm talking specifically about us.
Yeah.
You had no choice but to grow. I don't know too many people that too many creatives that I'll say too many creatives that lost out on this opportunity. Hell, even Shay painted a couple times.
Well, for me, I mean, I got it in, but I still had to work. That's one of the things that I was blessed because I didn't know what I was gonna do. It was just straight pandemonium. Like, but I was grateful I was able to still work because I work in healthcare. So, I mean, but after you leave and go home, you still are stuck with yourself, your children, coming up with new creative ways to learn more
Because
about
Dev
them.
had to work from home. Dev had to do school from home. She was
Right.
painting too. Everybody was. I think that's
Everybody.
what pushed you because having to help her ends up opening, even though you were still in the hospital and working and all that type of stuff, you know.
It still did something because I mean I was affected just like everyone else. I was in lockdown when I got home. So,
And then
that
you'll put more danger too, on top of everything else, because they weren't even trying to hear nothing with y'all. Y'all just going. I remember being on the phone with you at work. Hey, listen, it's none of y'all business. It happened, okay? But I remember being phone when you were at work and you spraying down the chairs like every couple. That's like free
girl,
when he was working in the hospital a couple weeks ago. Every couple minutes, this man spraying.
no, because it's the people that's still sick out here, and that I mean, some people they're just walking through with their mask half down. They not, and then you have those who have gloves on. Like, okay, thanks for spreading the germs more
Yeah.
everywhere.
Listen,
Appreciate you.
you,
It's just crazy.
you don't want to know. You know what I find funny to me when I see people. I was working at a strip club in 2021, and the people that come to the strip club wearing the face mask, I'm like, you're getting coochie particles in your eyeballs. You came to it. First of all, you came to a club in this
Yeah.
environment with all of these folks. Number one, and you're talking about, oh, well, you ain't got no
Mask
mask
on.
on. You ain't got no mask on. You got twerk wind up your nose. What you saying? Like,
It's
you
definitely
came to a
happening.
strip club.
DNA is being spread somehow, some
You
way
understand
throughout that
the
whole
logic?
situation.
It's such a
Yeah.
magical force field, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? So I work at the Rainbow Bars now, and there's this one Asian guy who comes into the bar nightly wearing a mask, but you buy drinks at the bar. I am confused.
Yeah.
It's it's so packed in there. I'm talking about literal. I mean, they got clothes on, but literal nut to butt. It's packed in there. You came in here with a mask on. What is the
Yeah,
logic?
some things
You
there's no
came in here with
logic
a mask
behind it.
on, but you gonna take off the mask when you suck the dick? I'm confused. Like, what is he doing? But I,
Crazy,
but I
crazy.
digress.
But I digress. It's good. It's good that you digress. But Carolina, I want
I'm
you to
sure it is.
but Carolina, the rest of let's break down the rest of this real quick of what you speaking on.
Okay. Let me see. It's like the government came down the lane like LeBron to the brow. We sitting in the crib like, wow, toilet paper gone, not napkins and paper towels. Just seeing people in the store act fucking retarded. Like these white people, these motherfuckers was taking everything. Like I
They
seen
really
it
were.
in Food City. This bitch got 8 buggies. The fuck you doing with 8 buggies? Eight
Going out.
fucking buggies.
I should not be laughing that hard.
All the toilet paper, all the wipes, the handy wipes. Like, the fuck? Paper towels? Shit.
Nah, these are facts. People acting erratic.
Yeah. People fighting in the store and shit. Like, this is crazy. And I'm like, we haven't seen any physical evidence of anything. This is just motherfuckers saying shit on the news. And
Because at
people
that point, a lot of us didn't know anybody who had it.
exactly. And now it's like they sat back and they was like, we got these motherfuckers. Look how they acting. It ain't took no military. It ain't took no force. It just took somebody saying some shit on the news with a mask on.
And
We
Tom
got
Hanks had it.
we fuck, like
That's what
we
everybody
broke
went
the
crazy.
all the way the fuck down. So and also like I was doing some studying. So back during when Malcolm X was really doing this thing, the government was scared of him. So what they did, they created Dr. Martin Luther King because they figured if they can create a balance, because it's like if they get all these niggas around here with guns, it's gonna be a problem. So we need to create a balance to him. So they created the non-violent movement. Dr. King was getting all his bread from the Rothschilds and all that shit.
So it's a yin and yang type of situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like either way you put it, the hand is getting dealt. So it's like picking the lesser of the fucking evil. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? In the society that we live in right now, being controlled like it is, so everything's fucking modified. I'm about and like the food's fucked up, the fruit's fucked up, like selling watermelons with no seeds, fucking chickens with no heads,
Come
and
on.
no feathers.
And people keep laughing when I keep saying I'm trying to get my dual citizenship in Jamaica. I am so serious when I say, no, listen, I was born here, all of that. Great, yay. But at the end of the day, when things should be, it's 2022. Things should be a lot different from 1942. Like things should be a whole lot different. And the differences that are here are so small because on paper there are a lot of differences. Yes, on paper there's a lot of differences. But when you face the reality of life, that's not the case.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like this world just seems you like you said, you go to the grocery store and nothing is, what it's supposed to be. Things don't look right. Things don't taste the same. There's no reason why fruit should taste any different. Like that should be
Yeah.
something that tastes the same all through your life. It should be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what's happening. And they're breaking us down and they're breaking us down and they're breaking us down. And there are a lot of people that are aware now. But there's many people who's not. And they just follow like sheep.
And I feel it's like the main fucked up part about it that I hate is that we go back to us prior to them and we were locked in. The longer these motherfuckers been involved in our lives, they've been pulling us further and further and further away from who the fuck we are.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And just being in touch and just being in tune.
Yeah. And they out here angry right now. And they out here angry to the point where they're angry at Little Mermaid. Like they're angry at everything. Like
Yeah.
I really when I saw to all the hate about this fictional character, it's like, are y'all serious right now? Y'all are really mad. But anything that allows us to feel empowered in any way, shape, or form is gonna always be a problem to them.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what that is. What were you gonna say, Free?
I actually lost it because I thought about this meme that I just saw today about the Little Mermaid, and was it Jason Momoa or whatever? Yeah, it's very inappropriate. I'll send it to you. It's funny as hell though. Oh,
You
that's what
saw
I
the
was
one
talking.
where they said all of them thousands of slaves y'all threw over the ship and y'all surprised a mermaid is black.
Oh no, I clapped. I was in the house by myself and I clapped for that one. I'm like, you motherfucking right, right. No,
Period.
it was the Christians against Little Mermaid. I'm like, you got to be
I
Yeah, I
seen
thought. Yeah.
outside of your
Wow.
natural born mind. What do you mean you're a Christian against an animated, fictitious movie? Are you freaking kidding me?
That's
This
what we
is
get.
That's what it
your
came to.
Jesus wants you to be against?
Yep, Jesus, your Jesus is up there, is there, here, wherever, and that's what's forefront on. That's
Because you
and that
got to do something. Because it's tearing up the community.
daggone black mermaid. That's fucking everything up. It's damn black mermaids. It's causing problems everywhere.
This is going to lead you straight to hell. That
Right,
is an
right.
abomination.
It's an
This fictitious
abomination.
stuff that came from somebody's imagination years and years ago before y'all was even born. Yeah, how
It
dare they?
it's wild to me that we're literally not allowed to have anything, you know. And like I said, I think during that whole shutdown, it didn't go the way that many expected it to go. I think it went a way of, even though a lot of bad things happened to us, we showed a greatness that we know about and maybe the rest of the world didn't know about. And because of that, we can come out on, well, we're not on the other side, but we can come out closer to the other side with us. Like, I've never seen us so empowered as I see right now. I've never seen, like, on a mass basis, on the internet, everywhere, like,
Yeah.
just fighting for our beauty, fighting for our place, speaking, and doing things and making things happen. Like, they woke up a giant when they shut this here United States down. They woke up a sleeping giant. Like, all we needed was time,
Yeah.
and
I have
y'all
a
just
very
came with us.
unpopular opinion, too.
What'd you say, Free?
I said, I have a very unpopular opinion. I feel like here's a conspiracy theory. They released COVID in the world because too many white people were starting to die from fentanyl overdoses. So they needed to. This is completely unfounded. I
Who
got nothing.
knows? At this point, I don't know what's going on anymore. You know what I'm saying? Who knows at this point? At this point, it's kind of like anything's possible. Like, anything that you thought was far fetched after this COVID thing, when the world shut down, it's like you can't help but be like, it could
And
be.
the truth is way stranger than the motherfucking fiction.
Uh,
Yeah.
these are facts, because no matter what we come up with, the actual story for how this all went down is probably something beyond our wildest dreams.
Oh,
Whether
it'll
it
come back.
exists, it doesn't exist, whatever the case may be, that's not even the here and there. But just how it was, how the whole thing was handled, that in and of itself.
It'll be revealed and declassified in 2085.
Right. None of us can
Nobody can do
even.
anything about
Right, right. Then they'll make up a. Because listen, how they talk about the flu pandemic, when the flu first started, all we know is what? A bunch of people died. That's all we really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? We're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break. On the other side, we're gonna wrap this conversation up and get on to do unto others and all those types of good things. So give us a moment, about 3 minutes or so, and we'll be back on the other side.
She thought walking away was hard to do until walking away led to
Yeah,
truth.
I'm like, fuck it.
Discovering her peace that was hovering, but never before allowed to enter her soul. She thought she'd grow old and even cold if if life continued on the trajectory it was headed, complacency seemed inevitable. Until she took a look at herself and said, I'm betting on you. Exploring new worlds and new views, different energies and attitudes. Allowing her heart to be open, it became consumed by what could be described as a fantasy, far from tragedy, no. A dream that if told in a story would seem too good to be true. Taking the form of perfection, physical frequencies felt through erections, emotional energies flowing like oceans. Ocean brings forth life anew, birthing art inspired by mahogany's muse.
Aw, damn, my pen is about to run out of ink. Let me think. I have an urge to write with limited sources of jotting my thoughts down. What could I talk about now that won't take too long to say but will get my point across anyway? With short lines but captivating rhymes telling what is on my mind, damn. The only thing I can think of is the fact that my pen is about to run out of ink. I'm on the brink of destruction if I don't get this feeling out of my system I need to write to express. But see, anytime I open my mouth, people expect the best and nothing less. So what could be my subject? Oh well, the ink's getting lighter, hard to read, and an object of thought is yet to come to me. So I guess I just have to give up on it and hope nothing comes to my head. Cause instead of taking my pen and pad and writing on impulse, I have to hold it in until I get home and make it to my den where I have a holder full of working pens. But until then, I have to remember each thought I think is, damn, my pen just ran out of ink.
What up, what up, what up? We are back. We are back. Please remember to go to Dior Doll Press with my girl Brittany. Remember, okay, 15% off if you use the promo code Dick Gripper, because you got Dick Grippers. DCKGRIPPER. They wouldn't let her put the I in there. You know what I'm talking about? So get your 15% off with that promo code that you can only get here. Free left because his battery is, you know what I'm saying, battering or not battering. But he has a whole little extra commercial that I wanted him to do for the Dick Grippers. So when he come back, I'm gonna let him do that. Carolina's showing his face now. He had to finish eating. You know he a chef too. Carolina, a whole chef out here. Am I lying?
Oh no, you're not.
Okay. Hold on, real quick. Come on, Free. You gotta Dick Grippers is up. Come on.
Oh snap! Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you a corporate chick or a thick stripper, go ahead, holler at Dior Down Press and get you some dick grippers. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing like some dick adornments. You know what I mean? What man don't want to see some nicely manicured nails? And then you don't even got to go to the salon to get these. You can get these in different sets. And if you want to have a different nail on each of your digits, you can do that for a very low price. You know how much a trip to the beauty salon is? I mean, to the nail salon is? I'm hearing lately like $80 to $100 per trip. But you ain't even got to spend that much. And on top of that, just because you heard it here first, you go ahead and use our promo code. Yes, that's right. We here at Just a Conversation got a promo code, Dick Grippers.
Oh, thank you, Bree.
Y'all heard it here first.
Thank you, Bree. You heard it here first. Go ahead and get your Dick Grippers.
You gotta get some Dick Grippers.
You have to change the name of a dog.
You gotta get the Dick Grippers.
We're just gonna change it. Dick Grippers. Get your Dick
You know what I'm
Grippers.
saying? That's why I told her you need to go ahead and just let the people know because this is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? So it's Dick Grippers. Brought to you by DR.
They're fresh. Yes, ladies, grip a dick in style.
Grip a dick in style. That's why I love this show so much. Because we go from, 2020 was hard and we got to make sure we get it together as black people to get you some Dick Grippers.
You be doing you and your relationship and your man a disservice.
I'm mad at this whole thing. Every time.
Every time he got a new one. He got a new bar every week.
Wait.
What is Dick Grippers?
But I do see that on the shirt though. I see the promo code on the shirt.
We might need to talk to Brittany and make some things happen because I'm telling you, I was like, yo, we've been doing this Dick Gripper thing for like a couple of months now. I need
that shit on the shirt yet?
And she hit me right back and was like, okay, it's DCKGRIPP. 15% off. Period.
15, and you ain't just getting 5%. You getting the whole 15%.
The whole 15.
Because I only have 5.
So you get 15% off your Dick Grippers, and I'm like, fellas, you want to keep her jazzy. She don't speak nothing but Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo, and PayPal, and all that. But go ahead and PayPal her with the discount code, the promo code.
I'm mad at that.
Like, nah, baby, I want your nails to look like this. You gonna pay for it? You know what, baby? I sure am. I'm gonna pay for you. Let me go to the Deodar Press and get you some Dick Grippers. This week I want you in blue. Next week I want you with some rhinestones and some bedazzle. Next week I want some French tips. But you didn't.
Next week I want French tips. Listen, bro, shut up, bro. Shut up. I'm so mad. Sorry, Brittany.
Not even segue back into the conversation. So pretty much, yeah. That's what that is.
Y'all go ahead and promote your girl. You know what I'm saying? She's doing it out here. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So Karolina. Oh my goodness. You got some work coming out. I know you do. The reason why I know you do is not only because you told me. You know what I'm talking about? But because I'm getting an inside scoop on you. You know what I'm talking about? But it's also because all he does is record. Like literally. He go to work, he cook a gourmet meal, he rolls something up, and he records. And if you come over and he catch wind that you're talented, oh, trust and believe, you'll be recording.
You're going to record too.
Full songs be done mixed. So tell them what's up with you and what they can look forward to from you.
Real soon I'm going to drop this 5-track EP. It's fully mixed and mastered. I had the pleasure of working with this engineer out in San Diego. He goes by his name is Jazz Williams. He goes by Hook Masters on IG. Very talented dude, and I wanted to just like do something different and try to like grab the ears of people who wouldn't normally go to open mic and listen to poetry. So he pretty much produced it. I went in there and did my poem like I would do on stage, but I punched in and out for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, but how he chopped it up, it's like they're like actual fucking songs with hooks and chorus and all. So the shit's amazing. So next few weeks, I'm gonna be releasing that, you know what I'm saying, and let everybody get a taste of it. I'm still recording, and working on a mixtape. It's just gonna be spoken word mixtapes, and you know what I'm saying, the brand rapping
Just
for.
so you know, Free is a videographer, you know what I'm talking about? And he be coming out to Arizona, you know what I'm talking about?
Excuse
So
me, I am
y'all
a
need to
I'm a
link up.
cinematographer. Pardon the
Wait,
correction. I'm a
what did I
cinematographer.
say?
You said a videographer.
You're right. He is a full blown See, that's why I ain't say it. You know,
Thank you. I
you
appreciate it.
did
It's
that
just,
on purpose. You know I
nothing
can't say
against.
that word. We've
I
gone over this
used to
before.
I used to be a videographer, and this ain't no dissing.
No,
Very necessary and needed.
I
But
get it.
yeah.
But you know I
This
can't
is
say that word, and we've had this discussion before. So
or
you did
there
it
we
on
go.
purpose.
Here's a better one. Director of photography. It's the same thing.
Director of photography. That's
Okay.
what.
Yeah, we need to talk, Free. I need your info, bro.
Oh
I'll
man, we
definitely
here.
send it to you.
I do travel. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because
we out with this.
I definitely need a video for this project, and I want to shoot you the track, let you listen to it, and tell me what you see from that, and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Where
Yeah,
is
because we
it?
do
Where's
treatments over here, cuz. We do treatments
where,
over here, cuz.
we do treat over here.
And I
Where's my
direct and
thing?
all that. So
Here you
Okay,
go. So I just let y'all know that you see how we make things happen here, you know, because
yeah, definitely
UVB TV
align them
supports
stars.
black business. You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
Yeah,
so when everything happens and they do great things, we have it documented that it was me that put them together.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Um
appreciate all y'all for real. No,
nah, but you like
yeah.
that said before, you really, really, really one of the most talented lyricists that I know. Um Tell them where they can follow you because he posts some stuff sometimes or whatever. But we about to be hearing a lot more from him. I know it. Instead of
I
just
be I do throw a little something on. I'm crazy too, so I got I like to do other little skits and shit like that too. So you can find me on Karolina Breeze on TikTok, on IG. It's Breeze BREEZ78, and I don't really do much on Facebook like that, but maybe I'm working on my TikTok and my IG, just doing more live videos and just plugging people with new projects and sampling shit like that.
so make sure that y'all like, subscribe, follow all of those good things
Yeah,
because we trying to
stay
make
tuned.
sure that everybody who comes on here, you know, gets the support of everyone who watches because we got a lot of y'all out there that like to watch this and we like to give you different things. We talk about everything, and Carolina is somebody who will spit you a piece like the one he did today in one breath, and the next one is about how it feels outside, and the next one is about how he smashed somebody and it was really nasty. You know what I'm talking about? He talks about everything because when your pen game is nice, it's not just one subject with you. You can
Exactly.
actually do a lot of different stuff and be able to be very
You
versatile.
putting it all in there.
Period. Period. Because that's what it is. So let us go on to what is it? Do unto others, do unto others, do unto others. So check this out, y'all. This week, um, it's hot. Everybody's complaining it's hot. I've asked you guys to do this before, so I'm gonna ask you to do it again. I need you guys to get, I'm going to give you a number this time. I need you to get 5 bottles of water. Make it cold. I need you to put $5 with each one. Put a rubber band, $5 with each one of those. While you're driving around, somebody come to your car trying to get a little change, little change, little change. Go ahead and give them that with the $5 and the cold water. It is hot out here. And you know, a lot of us one paycheck away from being that person on the corner trying to get somebody to give us some change. One situation away from us standing outside the QT trying to get somebody to give us some change. So if you got it in you, if you don't have $5, all you have is $1, then so be it. But you can still go ahead and get that, get some water, give it out to these people. It's hot out here. Okay, it's hot and it's uncomfortable out here. So let's go ahead and make sure we do that this week. That is your challenge to do unto others this week. Also, if your birthday falls on this week, I need you to go and get you a gift or card. Find someone who has helped you over the last year of your life.
because we cannot make it through this life alone. We may feel like we're alone sometimes, but there's always someone. It could be the greeter at Walmart. Every time you go in, she just be smiling at you, just make your whole day. It doesn't matter who it is, whether there's somebody you know closely or somebody who you just, kind of see in passing. Find somebody who helped you get through the last year of life, and on your birthday, you want to make sure you get a card and or gift. Give it to them and say, hey, on my birthday, I wanted to say thank you for helping me get through this last year of life. You are appreciated. Finally, make sure you look in the mirror, right? And you make sure you tell yourself, you are special, you are beautiful, you are dope, you are worth it, you are worthy, you are everything. You can reach anything that you can think of here. You can do it. It's all you, baby. Tell yourself that. After you finish telling yourself that, go and find somebody and tell them, encourage them, give them a word, let them know you're worthy, you're worth it, you're wonderful, you're talented, you're beautiful, whatever it is. But go ahead and pay that forward and uplift somebody else. And that is our due unto others this week. Okay. So before we get up out of here, once again, Karolina, pen game matters. Pen game matters, and your pen game is something serious, bro. And I hope that once you release your EP, that you'll come back on and be able to, drop some of that so we can tell everybody where to go and find you, where to stream you, all that good stuff. Most definitely. So we appreciate you. Free, my nigga.
Yo.
I appreciate you coming in on the phone. I'm talking about, even though you're in the midst of chaos, I appreciate you stepping up today.
Hey, man, I told y'all I was going to be here. Here I'm in. Here I
Yeah,
go.
here you is. You surely is. Period. Ready with your promo codes and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's what we do. That's what we do. Hey.
Or
You got to stay on dick.
Period. Okay.
With the dick grippers.
With the dick grippers, right. Shay.
What's up, love?
Hey, beautiful. Two of them. Hey, beautiful. I'm going to start with you, girl. You looking so beautiful today.
Girl, you know I can't say nothing unless I give it back. Girl, you is looking so fly today. Okay.
Period. Because this is what we do, girl. Hey. I got carded this week. I was like, I look under 40. She was like, yes. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Just literally, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Period. Oh. And then hold on, before we go. I was in Albertsons, right? And I was about to get some, a little wine or whatever, and I forgot my ID. So I'm like, Shorty, can you come here please real quick? And she comes over, and I was like, I don't have my physical ID with me, but I have the one that is on the DMV app. She's like, no, I can't take that. I'm like, okay, cool. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But she keeps getting an attitude, and she's like, it would be illegal if I said, no, it wouldn't. So I'm on the phone with Free at this time. I said, should I be an asshole? I think I might be an asshole. So after I finish ringing up my stuff, I go back over there. And she's like, I said, ma'am, just out of curiosity, I'm not even going to buy it today. But isn't it if you look over 40, you're allowed, you don't have to be carded? Well, actually, it's 30. You have to look over 30. I said, well, I'm 43. And I said, I'm 42. She goes, well, you don't look it, as if I'm lying. I said, well, I was born in 79. I'll be, 43 in December. She said, what did she say? What was it? 60, 68 or something like that? I was born in 68. And I said, and you look it. So I get it. I turned around and walked out.
I tell you, I had to.
This man laughed so loud in my ear.
Because I was like, wait, what is this?
I'm so mad at this.
Because she was rude. You know what I'm saying? She was rude. And I have a feeling that she's one of those supervisors or bosses or whatever. Because both the cashiers was like, so whatever. That's what you get. Anyway, enough about me, guys. Remember to tune in on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Tuesday at 8 o'clock for And Your Point Is. Wednesday at 8 o'clock for Unvaccinated Voices. And then Thursday. Remember, every Thursday at 8 o'clock, we have It's Just the Conversations. Also, what's happening on Thursdays is if you go to Kindle, you're going to be able to get a new episode of Unwritten every week as well on Thursday. So make sure you look that up. Remember, you are beautiful. You are dope. Peace out to everybody, and we will see you next week.
You are lovely, kind, and intelligent. See it in me.
Embrace it, love it, display it, feel it. You are beautiful, live it. You are beautiful, say it. I am beautiful.
Say I am. You gotta tell yourself that you're beautiful. It's okay to tell yourself that you're beautiful.